Okay, something I needed to do. I went to go start the weed whacker, start cleaning up that the wall of vines, and my primer. Well, this purger didn't work. Okay, so I took the cover off. It was only 2 screws, one here in the back, and then one right here in the front. Now there are 3 screws, but one screw got bent when the carburetor broke last year. So there's -1 screw for me, but it'll be 4 for you. 1, 2, and 3. Or it'll be 3. Okay, so I tried purging it, didn't work. So then I just started wiggling one of these wires here, and while I was pushing this button in, then it started to work. So that's good. 2. I switched the gasoline out. So whatever was in here was probably really old. So I switched it out with some new stuff. And since I only got 1 gallon of it, I put 1 gallon of this 2-cycle mixture. Okay. Now I got my starter. Now I'm going to try to turn this thing over. So that worked out great. Now it should turn over when I hit this. Okay, so that was a trick. First thing, pull the cover off. Second thing, make sure the purge is working properly. If it's not, fix it. At one point, I've had to pull the whole carburetor off and check the rubber gaskets on the inside. I didn't have to do it this time. All I had to do was wiggle a wire and it worked properly. 2, I made sure that there's fresh ethanol free and oil mixture inside the tank. And 3, this was getting stuck, so I hit it with some PB blaster, and it's been working, and it's working fine now. All right. Let's turn this on. Okay. It is in there. Okay. 2 screws for me. I put mine in the back. Okay. There you go. Don't crank these down, it's just snug. You don't need to crank these down. You don't want to strip anything here. Just snug. All right. So now I got a fully functional thing here. Now I'll just tell you again, just in case if you're catching up on it now, okay? This weed whacker wasn't working. It wasn't starting up when I was pulling it. So I stopped. Okay, don't keep pulling it because you'll mess up something, okay? You tried a couple times, wait, you tried again a couple times, still doesn't work. Okay, good. This is what you're gonna do next. 1, change the oil and gas mixture, okay? Ethanol free with a little bit of oil. 1 gallon, use one of these 1 gallon steel oils mixtures, okay? Then I went to go check the purge. Okay, this is the purge right here. Okay, this wasn't filling up, so then I knew that it was an internal problem. So I pulled the housing off of it. Okay, pulled the housing on both. Luckily, I didn't have to do anything with the fuel intake for the purge. All I had to do was wiggle it while I was hitting the button, and it filled up. Okay, then I tested it. How did I test it? I put it on this second line and I let it burp. I pulled it and then I pulled it on the second line and it burped. A burp, I mean like it started up and it started rotating for about a half a second, maybe 2 seconds, and then it shuts itself off. Now it's ready. Now it's primed and ready to go, and you put it on the actual run and it should take. Put my glasses on. I don't know, do you guys want to watch me, yeah, I'll just put you in my chest here. What the? One second, my hair's all over the place. Okay, now Now, let's go. Oh, before we do that, right, let's see how my blades are. I hand sharpen all my stuff, so. All right, let's go get the sharpener. This Ryobi, here's a second thing I'll show you guys. This Ryobi also didn't start. So what I ended up having to do was I had to remove the gasoline totally, just take it out. I dumped this thing upside down, pulled all the old gasoline out of it, okay? Then I put new ethanol-free gasoline in it, okay? Then what I did was I put my switch to on. This is off, this is on. I put my switch to on, put my close to open, and then I pulled it, and it didn't start up right away. So all I did was I have starter fluid, and I sprayed a little bit right here underneath into the intake, and this thing started up immediately. And actually I made a mistake. Before I put the ethanol, a new gasoline in, I tried to start it and it didn't work. That's how I knew. I was like, okay, let me just stop what I'm doing. Just like the weed whacker about a minute ago. I pulled it a couple times, but it didn't start. I said, okay, let me just stop what I'm doing, because this thing is pretty new. There shouldn't be any having troubles, okay? So I did. So I said, okay, let me think about this. It's been sitting at least for the winter. So let me put some new gasoline in there. Let me go get some starter fluid and see if that worked. And on my first try of doing the new stuff, it worked. Okay, but before I did that, it wasn't gonna start. You okay, good boy? Yeah, buddy. There's your good boy. I got you, Robin. Where's your little man? You okay, little man? Yeah, you're a good boy. You're alright. Alright, so let's go get my file. We'll go use that right now. Thanks for watching, guys. Now I'm gonna go through the repair video one more Hey. My file's not in here. Okay. Trying to think. I always put my file in here. That's alright. I mean, I don't need to do it, but I would have liked to. Oh, it's right here. Wow, dude. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to think about, because I pretty anal about knowing where all my stuff is, you know what I'm saying? No, brand new hose, brand new hoses. Got a pressure washer, I know exactly where that is. Got a AOB thing, I know exactly where that is. And all the pieces for it. You know, the pieces are right here. See what I'm saying? So there's one on here. There's one on the... Oh, there was one on the gun, but alright. Alright, so now what you and I are going to do together is we're just going to sharpen this blade here. Hope you guys are watching. Actually, what I want to do is sit down right on my ass. Alright, I'll turn it upside down for a minute. Why not? And we're just gonna give it a good old sharpen here. See how it's sharpening a little bit? We'll just do a little bit more. Gotcha. It needs steeper. Okay. Now I hit a piece of metal, which is why this thing was kind of warped, this tooth. You can kind of see it. I hit something. Now I'm wondering, I'll take you guys off my chest, okay? I'll set you up right over here. Maybe you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay. So we'll go in for this tooth right here. Okay. I'm just trying to, I just find the angle. Okay. And then I have to put my thumb behind it so I know the angle. And then I just go. See? Shined it up real good. Now I'll do the next one. I'll find the angle. Put my thumb behind it so I know how that angle is. And then I just go. See? Now I just go to the next one. Find the angle. This one's dinged up a little bit, so I'm going to scrape it towards me a little bit. See how it's shining up a little bit? Now I'm going to find the angle. So this one's at this one. You see I'm kind of wearing out my glove here. That's kind of like what I was looking for. But I'm not trying to really wear it out. I just wanted a stopper so I didn't get a different angle. There we go. That works out. And then we go to the next one. Find the angle. Okay. Could do a little bit more. There we go. That's much better. See that? You can see it's shining up good. Two more left, just these two right here. It's already catching into my pant leg, so I know it's gonna cut the grass just fine. I got some thick vines over there, so this is also why this is needed. Get rid of that flail in the back there. Find the angle there. See how nice that looks now? Last one. Find the angle. I like to stick, like I said, I like to put my thumb just like as a guidance of where it needs to be. That way if I lose it, I can put it on there and boom, I got the same angle. Yep, exactly. Worked out great. Let's get in there. There we go, guys. That's all of them. Okay. Now we got that out of the way. Let's go turn this bitch on. At the place we gotta go. Picture on my chest now. Hope this works out for you guys. Thanks for watching. I really enjoy doing farm work and showing you guys the videos, repair videos. Maybe I'll show you one more time how I fix the weed whacker, just for anybody who's just scrolling through and trying to figure out, you know, what I'm doing here today. I'm just waiting. So this auger, this is my next really big project that's going on the backhoe. As you can see, I'll just show you because I think you guys might have seen it. Look how nice the backhoe looks now. See what I'm saying? I took the pressure washer, I cleaned the crap out of it. I mean, look at this. I really cleaned this thing, man. I wanted this thing to look really good, really nice. Look, I did the tires. See what I'm saying? Got all that, whatever growth that was on here off. See, same over here. Look at this. Totally cleaned up, man. Totally cleaned it all up. Made this thing look as the best I possibly could. See what I'm saying? Look at this thing. Greased up. Here's a fitting. Don't worry, guys. Before I start this machine up, I'm gonna walk over this with you and show you every single grease spot, so that if you get a 416, you can, you know what to do as well. See that? I mean, I spent at least a couple hours yesterday pressure washing this. Really spent a long time pressure washing this. This too. This too. May not look it, but this stuff is caked on there. It could be dirt from, oh, maybe I did miss a spot. There you go. See? Now you know what it looked like beforehand. The whole thing looked like this. And worse, actually. It looked worse than this. Way worse. Let's see if I can find a spot that I didn't do. Other than that, I definitely did all this. This is probably the longest time I spent was out in the front here. And in the back. The back, actually, the backhoe part. But yeah, it looks good. I did the inside as well, guys. Check that out. Cleaned it up really good. Now, my next step is to create a chair and put it on there. So that's what I'll do. I'll just make a chair and I'll put it on there. No big deal. Okay. Here's a shovel, because it was caked with 2 inches of dirt, whatever. This thing hasn't been moved in a long time. And here actually are my chairs.